UTI Focused Fund. Today, we are on a deep dive on focused funds. Stay tuned because by the end of this video, you will not only understand why focused funds are a valuable investment option, but also discover how focused funds can become a part of your core portfolio. What are focused funds? Focused funds are a type of equity mutual funds that invests at least 65% of its portfolio in equity and related instruments. Focused funds holds up to 30 stocks in its portfolio. Having a focused fund in your portfolio means entering the investment field with a portfolio of carefully curated stocks, and thus a strategy of focused investment could generate wealth for you in medium to long term. Focused fund investments are much like those of a professional wildlife photographer who has true knowledge of the terrain and uses various sized lenses to capture stunning pictures in different weather conditions. Similarly, UTI Focused Fund invests into 30 high-conviction stocks and distinctive investment strategy designed to perform across market conditions. The fund follows a well-crafted and comprehensive investment process called Score Alpha. Score Alpha is a rigorous and a pragmatic approach to equity investing that focuses on three important segments, that is team, process, and strategies. As a result of our robust investment process and incessant efforts to deliver quality output, our equity schemes endeavor to meet investors' long-term life stage goals over the years. Now let's understand the investment strategy of UTI Focused Fund in detail. UTI Focused Fund adapts an investment strategy which is built on three solid pillars: sustainable business, transformational opportunities, cyclical opportunities. Sustainable businesses form the core part of the portfolio, and transformational and cyclical opportunities are the alpha drivers. Sustainable businesses. These are the companies that possesses an ability to fund the capital requirements internally with long runway of growth. Transformational opportunities. These involves businesses going through tough phases but with the potential to turn around due to internal or external factors like change in management or business strategy, regulatory shifts, etc. Cyclical opportunities. These are the undervalued businesses that are likely to see their profitability and valuations reverting to their historical averages over time due to change in market cycles. Now, let's look at the investment framework of the UTI Focused Fund. Investment style. The fund invests in a blend of growth and value stocks. Growth stocks are basically companies which has potential of generating high ROCEs and strong cash flows. The value stocks are stocks that are undervalued relative to their intrinsic value. Stock selection. The fund follows bottom-up approach in identifying sustainable businesses along with transformation and cyclical opportunities. Market cap preference. The fund is agnostic to market capitalization, which means it has flexibility to identify valuation-based opportunities across small, mid, and large capitalization. Portfolio turnover. The portfolio churn rate could be relatively higher due to the conviction and concentration approach. UTI Focused Fund also employs robust risk management strategies in form of internal limits in portfolio for sectoral stock exposures. Some key internal limits set are sectoral, which is capped at lower of 40% or benchmark plus 20%. Single stock, whose limit is capped at maximum of 10%. Top 10 stocks, capped at 70%. Risk is inherent in a focused portfolio. Thus, in addition to these internal limits, UTI Focused Fund has robust risk mitigating strategy. Let's look at some of it. Managing risk. The fund avoids companies with low ROCE or inconsistent cash flows as they may hinder long-term wealth creation. The fund would also not have exposure to businesses facing issues such as management issues, companies where corporate governance raises concern, or minority shareholder issues. High leverage. Businesses having significant debt in their books are avoided as their ability to sustain growth would be limited. Sustainability challenges. Businesses with poor visibility of earnings or the growth runway. The endeavor of the fund is to balance the risk and reward. Therefore, its portfolio is designed with an aim to survive the market upheavals and ride the upside when recovery comes. Avoid risks which could lead to permanent loss of capital. Just the way a wildlife photographer aims for well-executed shots, UTI Focused Fund provides an opportunity to invest in a portfolio of 30 high-quality stocks that are cherry-picked to generate wealth over time. Here's why UTI Focused Fund stands out and may deserve a place in your core portfolio. 1. Concentrated portfolio. Well-curated investment strategy that aims to construct a portfolio of hand-picked high-conviction ideas. 2. Leverage of research expertise. UTI's proprietary investment framework, Score Alpha, drives in-depth research to facilitate bottom-up stock selection. 3. Optimal portfolio diversification. Maximum of 30 stocks that is actively managed across sectors and market capitalization. 4. Uniquely positioned. Distinct portfolio relative to broader market indices with potential of alpha creation. UTI Focused Fund is for investors who are looking for focused, well-researched strategy for long-term wealth creation. If you are looking to balance a conservative portfolio with a bit of risk for potential higher returns, this fund might be a good fit. Invest in up to 30 companies across sectors and size. Exposure to select hand-picked, high-conviction stocks. Invest in a core portfolio of sustainable businesses. Tactical exposure to transformational and cyclical opportunities. To know more, contact your mutual fund distributor or registered investment advisor or call 86550 19940.
Mutual fund investments are subject to market risks. Read all scheme-related documents carefully.